How are we doing, everybody? This is Let's Be Real Brad. Today we are going to be talking about one of the saddest and most uncomfortable films of the year, Pieces of a Woman. Before we dive into the review, don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so you never miss a new fun and exciting video. Pieces of a Woman is a 2020 drama film that was just released on Netflix last weekend, starring Vanessa Kirby, Shia LaBeouf, and Ellen Burstyn. This film hit me right in the heart and almost broke me. The film portrays a vastly authentic, heartbreaking tragedy in a way that felt so raw and un-Hollywoodized that it propelled me by surprise. After the film's opening, the film decides to change gears as it becomes a quiet, anxiety-filled piece of cinema that I don't know if I can rewatch again. Before diving into this review, I want to advise not reading the film's description and watching the trailer because I went into this film completely blind, which made the experience so much more exciting and satisfying to see where the film was taking me. Getting that out of the way, let's start with the acting, as it is truly fantastic in this film. Vanessa Kirby and Ellen Burstyn should undoubtedly deserve some award nominations because they were absolutely terrific in every scene they were in. Shia LaBeouf gives one of his best performances I have seen of him that I think spoke to the fantastic direction given by director Cornell Mundruczko. The writing was phenomenal too, having these chaotic and realistic dialogue lines that felt very real to the story that it was trying to tell. The film is also very symbolic and metaphorical, in which there are precise details thrown into this film that I enjoyed very much. I want to go back and analyze this film down the road because I think there's a lot more to uncover in a second viewing. After all, we as the audience don't know what to expect while watching this dark, quiet film that leaves you so uncomfortable. There is a subplot that slowly plays its way throughout the movie that you don't know much about, but it expands all the way until the third act when it all comes together, that I'm glad they didn't choose to focus all their intentions on, as they made a purpose of having it but still felt needed and useful. The film's tones and messages are all over, as the ideas of loneliness, guilt, and the toxic lack of communication many couples face when a tragedy happens. It is quite fascinating, as this film makes you feel that uncomfortable lack of communication by showing you the information you need to know. Director Cornell Mundruczko did a fantastic job with the film, with the film's beginning feeling very up close and almost inviting into the character spaces. Still, as the film goes on, it opens more comprehensively and gives you the same feeling our characters may be facing, but it is all done fantastically and uniquely that you don't realize these things while watching it, as it all feels so perfectly crafted and feels very special. I also found the direction to be outstanding, having some fantastic shots, especially in the beginning of the film, that felt so up close and personal that it made me so much more uncomfortable than I think captured that emotion in a significant way. I'm not too familiar with this director's work, but I'm sure to start watching more of his movies in the future. The cinematography is also great, as it has this foggy, gray look to the film that doesn't have hardly any color to it, which brought the serious dramatic themes all into this film and knew what emotions to give me while watching. It is a beautiful looking film in that way. The film does have a few negatives, starting with maybe the last few minutes of the film I found to be very unnecessary and could have been cut out. I understand what they were trying to go for, but it comes out of the left field without having any other scenes that I felt were very vital to before, so that was very disappointing. As much as I love the film having this quiet and symbolic way of storytelling without shoving information in your face, the film leaves a lot out, which I understand was intentional in parts of the film, which I really enjoyed and thought it was a fresh way of storytelling. Still, I think many elements needed to explain in better detail to flesh out the characters because of the absolute emptiness I feel by the end of the film, which may be why the movie wanted me to feel that way. I think it could have been written better, especially in the middle sections of the film. Overall, this is a must-watch movie that I think will put me at heartstrings throughout the film, that almost left me in tears because of how poetic, beautiful, and heartbreaking this film can be. It is filled to the brim with very realistic and fantastic performances that bring this film to the world of reality that doesn't feel Hollywoodized. It is on Netflix, so I highly recommend checking this film out. I'm giving this film an 8 out of 10. So, have you seen Pieces of a Woman? And if you have, what did you think of the film? I want to know all those things down below in the comment section. As always, I will see you all in the next video.